I recently got rejected from my guy friend, and it was tough.
Hey, could I borrow you for a second? Do you think I could get your number really quick?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, how tall are you?
I'm 6'5".
That's hot. Do you want a kiss?
I'm alright, I knew that.
Wait, actually, I have extra.
We out this bitch, man. Like 1:30 right now.
Hi, Big Daddy.
Here in Atlanta, the girlies are the ones who approach the men.
Wait.
The mates.
No.
Wait. I'm telling you.
The girls are moving to the boys here.
Yes. And they won't say it.
Nah, I don't like your edges past.
No, wait.
Oh, I missed you? I'm sorry. Pass.
So if I tell you to kiss me right now, would you kiss me?
No.
So you're full.
I better pay attention to me tonight. I'm so fucking sick of this shit.
Oh my God.
Touch a boob, buy a drink. I mean, it's like very fucking simple.
Can't be friends?
Huh?
We can't be friends?
I'm down to being cool, like, hey, neighbors.
Okay.
It.
Alright.
No, sorry.
Alright.
Women are now trying to approach men. Since the dating pool is getting significantly harder for a lot of females today who can't be able to grab the attention of the men that they clearly want, they're now trying a new strategy to try and get the attention from the men that they want.
You got a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend?
I'm engaged.
You so.
My wife. I'm in the car, soon to be checked out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Can you have a friend? Can you have friends?
Can I have what?
Can you have friends?
She won't like that.
You're right. All right. Well, enjoy your life.
Yeah, you too.
Women get rejected more when it comes to like a commitment.
Yeah.
So we just get rejected once you get to know
Yeah,
us, which I think is way worse.
That's much
Way worse.
We just get rejected once we've poured our hearts and souls into
Yeah,
them.
we
That's
crushed
all.
our hearts.
Oh, these poor fucking guys. She said no and you just cold approached her.
I'm
As
so
a creep. And we get our lives ruined. Cool.
That is
Perfect.
true.
Brandon, if I get a strike, you get to hit. You get to hit. Are you ready?
I don't want to hit. I don't want to. Gutter, please gutter. Please gutter. Free turn. Free turn.
Just got rejected by a guy at my gym, which is obviously no fun, but it's part of dating. He was on the machine I needed to use, so I was like, how many sets do you have left? We made small talk. He introduced himself. He was being friendly. I don't know. I got flirtatious vibes. And then I felt like we were kind of looking at each other. So at the very end, when he was about to leave, I like ran up behind him like it was a freaking movie. And he was like literally leaving the gym, like exiting like halfway through the door. And I was like, wait, like, I think you're really cute. I'd love to get your number. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking to someone, which obviously normal. I was like, okay, she's a lucky girl, haha. And then like went back to my leg day, which was clearly not the only thing humbling me this morning. The reason I'm telling this story is because that is not going to stop me from doing that again in the future. Like if I see another cute guy and the vibes seem like they're there, I'm going to go talk to him. I just think we often get discouraged and we see like one failure and we're like, okay, I'm never doing that again. But that's just not the way that I view things. I view failure as data. So I'm like, okay, he obviously wasn't for me. Or maybe approaching someone at the end of their workout as they're leaving is not the best idea. But that's not going to stop me from trying. So I don't know. Moral of the story, just put yourself out there. You never know what you're going to get back. Today I got rejection, but maybe tomorrow it'll be better.
I think it's about time females got humbled, as they're so used to men always accommodating their environment, their feelings, how they perceive things, just so they don't ruffle their feathers. Men have always accommodated females in every aspect, but now because things are shifting and changing, they are choosing to approach the men that they clearly want, as men are no longer interested in even making an effort to approach anymore. So it's put them in this weird space where it's either they have to do it or the men that they want don't do it.
How many guys do you think you could get with in a day if you wanted to?
Million.
Infinity.
Yeah. Infinity. If I wanted every single one of these guys, I could have them.
If a guy came over here, you asked him, you think he would say yes?
Yes. There's no doubt. 100%.
No doubt?
No doubt.
Y'all down to test it?
Yeah, why not?
Yo, my man. Real quick. They were saying, would you hook up with any two of them? Hell no.
Just got rejected properly for the first time ever. Normally, when I approach a guy, he's either in a relationship or we end up exchanging details. But this time, there was a guy and he started talking to me about some river tours or whatever, and I thought it was kind of cute. So we just got into a conversation, and I asked him, well, I normally ask how old are they as my first question, and then I asked him if he was single, and he said he was, and I said, do you want to exchange details? And he said no. Oh, that hurt, right? But I've not really had that before. It's very new. It's a really new thing without sounding, big-headed. I'm not trying to be big-headed, I'm just being honest. So yeah, it kind of stung. I'm glad I still approached him, and I'm glad I felt this, because like I said, it's a new feeling. It's a new feeling for me. You just gotta take it on the chin. It's all right. It's all right. Life goes on. Life goes on. We're in Cambridge, and life goes on.
It just shows you how females actually have no real social cue. In the same way they blame men for always thinking being nice is flirtatious or he's interested, it goes the same for men. Just because a man is being nice doesn't always mean he's flirting with you, and it doesn't always mean he's interested. And they're beginning to see there's two sides of the coin. He was just talking to you, not trying to be with you.
You're the hottest thing I've ever seen. Can I get your number? Why not? Oh, is that? Oh my God, I thought you guys were siblings. Okay, so I still can't get that number? What about if you guys are done? Like if you guys break up?
Which is when?
I don't know, I'm saying if. Like, do you want it for future reference?
Yo, this just shows a lot of women can't handle rejection.
My date canceled on me because I'm an influencer.
The date was scheduled. It was
Good
in
for
a
him.
few hours. He texted me, I saw you had a social media presence. While I think it's great what you've built, I have no interest in being shown on camera. And I'm like, who said I was going to show you? I'll show you. I need to show you the actual message because
All right, let's read this together. Hey, Kaylee, on second thought, I don't think we should go out tonight. I see you built a massive following on social media, and though it's quite impressive, definitely no small feat, I think you will be better off dating someone who wants to be intimately involved with your content. I have no doubt you'll find that person, and when you do, it will be a perfect match. But unfortunately, that person won't be me. It's just not something I can commit to right now, and I'd rather be upfront and not waste our time. Hope you have a nice rest of your weekend. So for the same reason he canceled his date with her, she goes and does exactly what he wanted to avoid. She went to social media to complain about the fact that she was rejected because she's a content creator. And then she talks shit like, who says I was gonna put you in the video or put you on camera? When in the message, it says nothing about him saying he wants to be on camera with her. Just basically saying someone that's supportive of what she does, which he isn't, and he's good off that. He already knows what comes with being a content creator or influencer. A lot of dudes in your DMs, a lot of attention, a lot of access to her, a lot of experience in being out there. It's just a headache and a half you don't want to have to deal with, especially when it comes to the female side of being an influencer. And homie dodged the bullet because she's a big ass red flag. Already bitching because she got rejected, although he did it in a real gentleman style way. Wished her a good day, articulated his words correctly, and was completely honest. And this just shows you she can't take the rejection. She got a big ass following, but who are you to cancel a date with me thinking I was gonna put you on camera? Shorty, I never asked to be on camera camera with your ass. Depending on who you are, having a social media presence will throw your ego to the fucking roof and have you thinking you the best shit online. So shout out to homie. He dished it the right way, respectful, yet still rejecting her and having her crash out on her own shit. City boys, we up.
I have actually came across this video. I checked out the comments, I checked out the profile, and a lot of people agreed with the guy that didn't want to be interested with a female content creator because this is what they do. Essentially, all the dates, all the interaction becomes content, becomes this money-making video that has no real meaning behind it other than the fact that she likes the attention, she likes people orbiting around her, and a lot of men are tired of being in these disingenuous interactions that only fills her ego.
So a guy I went on a date with just let me know that he doesn't want to see me again. And of course, it was a bummer. I had a great time. I was excited. And it also felt so good to receive an actual message saying, hey, I don't want to see you again. And I cannot believe how rare it is for people to do that these days. I've heard many people say that it is okay now to ghost somebody after just seeing them once or only talking to them online. And I don't think that's okay. I think that's how we are chipping away at our humanity and like losing our social skills. And I have so much care and love for this person now because he took the time to, you know, to say that to me and to let me know that he thinks I'm awesome but doesn't want to pursue me. I've had men who've said, hey, I'd like to see you again on a date and then never call me. And that's just weird. Like if I saw this person on the street, it would feel so weird and awkward. So I think we all need to learn. I think like a big lesson for my generation, for the younger generation, is how to say no, or how to say to someone I'm not interested. It's like there is this really, really dramatized stigma and discomfort about saying no or rejecting someone.
Let's be honest. Nobody owes you any explanation for what they want to do and for the choices that they make. Females love to push this narrative when it actually relates to them. They always say that they don't owe a man explanation, they don't owe a man a reason, they don't owe a man anything. So why doesn't the rule apply to men as well? He doesn't owe you nothing, nor an explanation. Females love to make these invisible rules in dating. There's no rules in dating. There's no rules when it comes to who you're interacting with. As long as it's within the law, then people can do whatever they want to do.
Gym boys, how would you feel about being approached by a girl at the gym? Do you like that, or would you not like that because it's kind of traditionally the man's job that they want to like be approaching women? Like, how would you feel in that instance inside the gym?
I recently got rejected from my guy friend, and it was tough. He's a lot shorter than me, too. He comes up to my shoulders, and I'm like 5'5", 5'6", depending on my weight, but I put it all on the line, and he did not feel the same way. I was so embarrassed. I'm still embarrassed. Like, the only thing I can do is just hold my head up high, just so I never see him again.
Let me tell y'all about a time that I asked a guy out and got rejected. Okay, I said a time, but there's been numerous times I've been rejected. But they have built some character, okay? So I went to Trader Joe's on a Sunday night. It was pretty empty. That's why I go at that time. And I'm doing my shopping, and I finally get to check out. I'm trying to find which cashier is available, and I look up, And I noticed this really, really, really cute guy. He kind of looks like this influencer that I follow. Very cute as well. And so my heart started like beating a little faster. I'm like, let me avoid this guy because I know that like I just can't handle it, you know? So I try to go with this other lady, but she's busy. She's like, hey, he's open if you want to go to him. And then he calls me over. I'm like, ah. So I walk up to him and he greets me with a really big smile and really direct eye contact. And I'm like, oh my God, this man is beautiful. He has like long brown hair and like a really good smile, tan skin. He starts asking me, you know, the typical Trader Joe employee questions. How are you? Did you find everything okay? What's for dinner? Blah, blah, blah. And then he started asking me more questions. I think I brought up that, you know, I'm into fitness. And he starts asking me, oh, like, are you on a bulk? Are you on a cut? I told him I was bulking. And then he started asking me about my hobbies, my interests. Because I was dressed a certain way. This is what I was wearing, by the way, okay? I was dressed a certain way. He was asking me about my interests. Like, what do I do for fun? I don't know. I felt like it was more, it was a little bit more than your typical Trader Joe's interaction, okay? And towards the end, I wanted to ask him for his Instagram. I didn't, okay? We just like said goodbye, smiled, whatever. But the eye contact was on another level, okay? And the smiling was nonstop. I went home that night and I was like, damn, I should have asked him for his Instagram or number or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back the next week, okay? Not the same day. So next Sunday comes around and I decide to go at the same time, same day. Actually, no, I think I went earlier, but I wore this outfit, okay? I wore this outfit. I wanted to look extra cute. And so I walked into the store and I didn't see him in the cashier house. I'm like, oh, he's not here. And I like was building up the courage to go up to him. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Don't panic. Just walk around, do your shopping. If it's meant to be, he will be here. So I'm browsing through the aisles, finding all my stuff, and then I see him. Crouched down, stalking a shelf. And I'm like, he's there. But he has coworkers around him, so I can't just approach him. I don't want an audience for this, okay? So I decided to continue on with my shopping. I kind of just skip that aisle and loop around, you know, kill some time, see if his coworkers leave the area, and they do. So then I find my opportunity, and I go up to him. I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me from last week. I have no riz, okay? I'm just trying to strike a conversation. I was like, hey, I don't know if you remember me from last week, but I thought you were really cute and I wanted to give you my number. So I give him a little piece of paper with my number and he's like very flattered. He was just kind of like impressed that I had the courage to talk to him, but I immediately knew he wasn't interested because one, he didn't reciprocate. He didn't tell me that I was beautiful or cute or whatever, even though I complimented him. And he also didn't tell me that he was going to call me.
The reason why she thought that it was going really well, he was smiling, the energy was there, wasn't because it was actually going well. Essentially, she just found him attractive. And that's how females function. When they see a man that they're attracted to, everything that he does is attractive. Everything that he says is funny. Everything that he does, it's extraordinary. Somehow he glows and there's this chemistry that's just sparking and light. No, that's just you being attracted to that guy. Nothing else. And she had to learn the hard way that everything that she said was in her head.
Can I have your number? What? With your stank ass. I didn't want you.
May have dumped me, but look at me now and you can't ever have it again. Tony, what do you think of that?
Well, I broke up with her because all I did was give 100% for nothing in return.
Tony, do you have any regrets seeing that she looks so great today?
She looks the same as when I left her.
Well,
Here we go. Hello.
Your shadows in my room.
Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I maybe pass by again?
Believe.
please. Thank you.
You see this? We want this. We love this. We need this. But this, yeah, we don't need this.
As a member of the African American community, we would like to humbly decline your offer. Since you don't want your own race, maybe the Hispanics will take you instead. So sorry, you have been declined.
Thank you for the referral on that, but the Hispanic community, we're gonna have to pass on that. You can check the Asians though.
As a representative of the Asian community, after careful consideration, unfortunately, we cannot take her. She will also be banned from ever taking out Chinese again. Though, we will offer her up to the Indians.
After a not so thorough examination and as a member of the Indian community, we would also like to humbly deny this offer. Maybe the Egyptians would be interested.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's no way. Gotta pass this one back to the white boys.
No.
I am mortified. I just arrived in Cork Airport and I saw this really hot guy and I was like, look, I need to start approaching people. So I waited for him and I approached him and I was like, would you mind taking a picture of me in front of the sign? He was like, yeah, grand. So awkward. And he took a picture of me and then just literally was like, you're fine, and walked off. I was like, this is a lovely way to start talking. No chat. And literally, I want the ground to swallow me up and look at the picture. So trying to approach people, I'm trying out there, but it's not working.
How dense must you be? You asked the man for a picture, not on a date. I mean, females really believe men just read your mind. No, men just understand that if you want him, then you're gonna have to show that you want him, because he doesn't want to have to assert himself and bombard your personal space. See, you've made it evidently clear that unless it's obvious that you are interested, then he should mind his own business, which he did.
This is the picture he took. And it screams pothole. It looks like, someone's first day at school. To be honest, yeah, pothole. I call myself a pothole. Yeah, so disaster. Not something I would ever do again. I wouldn't recommend it.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
In the
Hey,
teeth.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do it.
Give me a kiss on the teeth. Just one time. You're gonna embarrass me.
I'm not trying to embarrass you. I just can't. I can't do that.
Why?
Huh?
Are you scared?
Am I scared?
Scared.
I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not scared of nothing. You don't intimidate in the slightest.
Not sure. I wouldn't kiss you either.
You said what?
I wouldn't kiss you.
You wouldn't kiss me?
Not for real.
Okay.
Like, pretend.
You'll pretend? For sure. Whatever strokes your ego.
Shut up. He's the worst. Cut the fucking camera.
So I was getting my snack and I gave a man a compliment and he just continued the conversation like I didn't say anything. I am so shocked. All I said was, I like your shirt. And he didn't say anything. Nothing. He just continued the conversation like I didn't say shit. So whenever he got done talking, I just walked away. This is why I never give small compliments. It wasn't like, oh my God, you look attractive. Like, I like your shirt. It was just like, hey, I can recognize a good quality shirt, I'm just surprised and a little hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna go and ask a guy for his number and just wish me luck. Just wish me luck. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Sasha.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. This is really awkward for me, but I've just been watching you and you are so handsome, and I thought, just shoot your shot and ask him for his number.
Yeah.
So.
That's really sweet of you to say.
Thank you.
That's really made me blush. I don't date black girls though. Like I don't like at all. Like I don't date black girls.
Oh my God, that's so embarrassing.
No, it's okay.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
So what?
What's your name?
Q.
I'm Sophie.
Nice to meet you.
You're really cute.
I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Are you from out here?
I'm everywhere. I'm
Really?
worldwide.
So, what are you doing later?
Chilling.
Really? Do you want to, chill together or something?
Or we chill together. Just get my number.
Okay, cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm half Korean. Well, it's really nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well.
What advice would you give to the men that fear rejection?
Don't worry about it.
Why don't women just follow that same advice?
Shit. It's different. We have different emotions.
Why don't women just follow the same advice?
You are so good at this, aren't you? Because men are supposed to be the aggressor. I am not an aggressor, so I'm a woman. I think men are more aggressive, so you should come, you should do the approaching. And let me stay in my soft girl area.
Women want to be chased. They don't want to do the chasing.
So, related to that, if women approaching men is seen as desperate, why wouldn't it also make men look desperate?
It's just a different ball game for men and women. Like, as a woman, if you're approaching a guy, you're not in your feminine energy, you're in your masculine, and right off the bat.
Well, why is anything that women don't want to do labeled masculinity?
Females can never make their mind up. They only really want to be approached by the guys that they like and to be invisible to the men that they don't like. They don't want to have to approach men because they know damn well that most of them won't want them. They don't like the idea that that reality actually exists in both realms. The reality where you aren't that attractive, you're not that funny, you're not really great at conversation, you don't really have no rage, you really don't have no game, there's no real authenticity about you, you're just as boring as everybody else. All of these things become exposed when they start approaching, and they don't like that.
Apparently this is like a hot take, but if you're a girl, if you find a man attractive, you should go up to him. A lot of people are gonna say, no, look, the man should come up to me and approach. Fine, but don't get mad if all the people that you're attracting are people who are just not your type, and you're like, dang, I have to settle. Like, so I remember I was talking to my mom about this because I was very headstrong. I'm never approaching a man. But then she explained it down to me really, really simply. She was like, you as a woman, you have options. You have choices of people that you can choose to date. You know what I mean? And so if you see someone that you're like, hey, I'm interested in them, you should invite them into that options list. That does not mean you sit there and you're like, hey, can I have your number? Like, no. So when you approach someone, I'm not saying you hit on them. Like, unless you're doing it for the plot, sure. I mean, I've done it, shoot. But like, sincerely, if you're trying to get something out of it, you just go up to them and you're like, hey, like, did you know, da-da-da-da? Or do you know if you ask a question. Or maybe you say something, a comment. But it gives a little like, oh, she could be interested in me because she's coming up to talk to me. But she could also just be asking me this. You know what I mean? So it's not direct, but you're inviting them. You're giving that opportunity because you want them. So you choose them, you know what I mean? And then they choose you, you know? So that same thing.
Females do have options. They have options to approach men that they want. Instead of always being funneled with the guys that they don't want, they could actually be making the approach themselves. They could be making the first move themselves. But rejection isn't just the fact that those men won't want them. The rejection is the fact that they are not going to be as attractive as they think that they are. It's going to be very evidently clear that everything that you do, the way you dress, your makeup, your pictures, your Instagram posts, all of these things that are really catered for men doesn't actually work for the men that they want. They don't want that world to be teared down by rejection, which it essentially does. A lot of females try to portray themselves to be the girl that they believe the men that they want. And in that rejection, it reveals that you are nothing and you're not the type, you're not the it girl, you're not the dream girl, you're not the woman that he looks for in a wife. So it really does push back on their own ideology of what they believe the men that they want are looking for. And they don't like the fact it's not them.